Hello, and thank you so much for taking the time to review this page. This page contains a lot of resources which will help you get started on your new website. We're really excited to work with you, and we want the process to go as smoothly as possible. So below, we've outlined some of the things that we need from you as we get started on your site, a few do's and don'ts, and also a lot of resources that will help you gather all the materials needed to put your site together. So to get started, go ahead and just scroll down your page, and you'll see here on the left where it says please send and work on. These are the first items we need for your website. Now, we may have already discussed some of these things, but I'm going to review them just so that you know why we ask for the things we ask for and how to send them. So the first thing on the list is sample websites. We ask that you send sample websites if you haven't already so that we can get an idea of what you're looking for in a website. If you can just send one or two, normally from your industry is best, but any that you really like and details of what you like about them will help us get a better idea of what you want in your own website. Other than that, if you can also send your logo and any other design files that you have that might help us get an idea for your brand, that would also be helpful. If you don't have hosting set up already for your site, we've likely already talked to you about it. But if you do need to sign up for hosting, just click here and it will scroll you down to our hosting section right here. You just click this Get Hosting link and it will take you to our preferred host, which is SiteGround. You can read more about that here, but we do recommend that you sign up with them and just get your basic plan from them. If you just have one website, their $3.95 a month plan is all you need. They'll try to sign you up for a bunch of extras, and we do recommend that you don't sign up for anything extra without talking to us first, because they really can charge you a lot for that without you even knowing it. So going back up here, the other details that we need is your website login information if you do have a current website. That would be your hosting details, and if it's a WordPress site or some other kind of site that can be logged into, that back-end login as well. If you have any preferred colors, we ask that you send those over. And then the last two items are more in progress. Normally you won't have these right away, but we ask that you send all your images via a Dropbox account. There's also a video right down here that shows how to sign up for Dropbox and the steps to send any photos to us that you get in Dropbox. We also ask you to start gathering your images and then uploading them to Dropbox. So there's a resource here where it says Neat Images. You can actually click on any one of these three sites and they'll take you to websites that offer completely free photos. If you can't find photos for what you do and what you need on these free sites, then we recommend using Shutterstock. If you need any help with photo selection, just let us know. We will pick out some placeholders for your initial website to get started. The last thing we need is your content. Content is normally a work in progress, so this list does not mean that we need everything all at once, but we just request that you get started on it. Let us know if you have any questions and then slowly send it over as you get things together. Over here, we have a few please don'ts. The first one is please don't send multiple emails with little bits of content at a time. We really ask that you try to organize all your information and send it together all at once. We know that you'll be working on things slowly, so it's okay if you need to send it in small chunks, but please do it as organized as possible to save us both time. Please also don't send incomplete or unedited content. The reason that we ask this is because once you send content to us, we put it in the website. And if we have to start making revisions at that point, it can get very frustrating for us and for you as we go back and forth on small corrections. If you get it right the first time, or at least close to right, as close as possible, then it'll save us both time and we'll both be happier with the end result. We are, of course, happy to make edits, so don't feel stressed out. We just want it to be within reason, so just do your best on that one. The last thing is to send images via email. If you can try as much as possible to upload things to the Dropbox as outlined below, it'll save us a lot of time and it'll also keep us from getting a lot of emails from you with just images. Sometimes we have people send quite a few and it can get confusing, images can get lost, and it's hard if we need to go back and find your resources if they're not all in one place. So below, you'll learn how to set up your Dropbox account and send us those images if you don't know how to already. Now, the last few things I'm going to cover. Here we have your hosting, which I've already shown you. So if you need to get hosting, just click right here to get started. It's pretty self-explanatory, but we will be doing another video about just signing up for hosting if you need that. Here, if you need images, we recommend just checking out Pixabay first. It's one of the best websites there is. So just give that a click. And also, if you need help figuring out how to download and upload those images to Dropbox, just watch our Dropbox video right here. That goes over how to actually download images from these sites and upload them to your Dropbox folder and then send them over to us to make it easy for you. So just click right here to create a Dropbox. We also have a great tutorial video library for our clients. So in order to learn how to use your site once it's live, you can access your tutorial videos right here. So I'm going to go ahead and just open that up to show you what it looks like. We are regularly adding new videos to this section, but we recommend just starting with this WordPress overview video once you get started. Right now, if we're just starting on your website, it's probably not time to start on these videos yet because they won't be very helpful until you have your login and you can actually get in and practice editing your site. So that's just something to keep in mind for the future. Down here, we go over the steps of the design process and give you a little bit more information on what to expect. So if you can just take a moment and read through that, it should be very helpful to you. So just remember, check out this page anytime you have any questions or anytime you need resources to help you get your materials together for your website. If you ever can't find this page, it's a link on our own website, moderndesignmedia.com, right in the footer called Client Resources. So you can just click here in order to get back to this page at any time. So that's about it. Check out the page below and let us know if you have any questions.